What is up guys, welcome to AGT Tech and Motivation YouTube channel, and in today's video we have with us a bunch of news regarding the iPhone 11 and not just iPhone 11 but also few other Apple products, and also some news reports regarding the Apple's logo and all news as a company. So without any further ado, let's get into today's video. First topic in our list is a 120Hz refresh rate OLED panel. Well, the promotion display, the 120Hz. No other smartphone has that except for few smartphones which are built for gaming purposes, and they price a lot, like $2,000-3,000, that kind of range we are talking about. So what is 120Hz? Well, the refresh rate of a display. Any display has a refresh rate, or you can say the amount of current passed or anything. So for example, any ordinary smartphone has a 60Hz refresh rate display. Well, the new OnePlus 7 Pro has the 90Hz refresh rate display, which makes it the bestest refresh smartphone, the fastest smartphone on the planet, just because it has a 90Hz display. So imagine just Apple making a 120Hz display, the first in the market, and just will blow everything up. And it's expected it's going to be coming in 2020 iPhones, but who knows, Apple can do it anytime. But just hearing this news like a dream come true, or the revolutionizing company is actually again revolutionize something, so that really makes practically a lot sense. And just if Apple will make a 120Hz display, it will be all where there will be like talks regarding this new technology, because there are very few smartphones. You can say handful of smartphones which feature 120Hz display, but those smartphones are also not commercial and are not accessible for any other consumer. So Apple just taking like this along of the biggest move and just drastically changing everything will be really appreciated. Yes, now let's talk about its hardware section. In the hardware section, as I said, the 120Hz refresh rate OLED, but there are more to news regarding that, and that makes me really surprised. The first one is, as you all know, that Apple has removed the 3D touch, which was a brilliant feature in the iPhone 6s, and later on it was passed. But now the 3D touch is actually getting replaced by the haptic touch. The haptic, the pressure sensitivity and etc. So Apple is working behind a new generation of haptic feedback, and that is just making their already excellent vibration motor even better. I don't know what they are going to be doing, because the vibration motor is so strong in the current generations of iPhones that it's actually like a sense that if anybody calls you and it's all lying in the corner of a flat table, it has the ability to vibrate a lot and just fell off of the table. So that kind of vibration technology is already there, and if Apple will do something better than that, it might be a little less durable in some scenarios, as the MKBHD has already accident of this disease, that he kept his iPhone 10 on a table and it slipped down, and that just shattered the whole back frame of the iPhone. So that's again a concerning factor. But after that, the another hardware news, that is Apple's going to be shipping the USB-C to Lightning type of cable in their boxes, which means that the wall brick, the standard 5-watt wall brick, will get to 18 watts, we don't know, but that is going to be featuring a USB Type-C input. So that's going to be one side USB-C and one side Lightning. So it makes a perfect sense that the 2020 iPhones will have a complete Lightning to Lightning, the USB Type-C to USB Type-C cable, and which will just revolutionize everything, just carrying one cable for charging all of your devices. Guess what? Apple's going to be competing against Alexa, just because it's expected that in 2020 Apple's going to be introducing one more OS, and not for its devices, but it's for its software, and that is Siri. Siri is going to be getting its official OS, and it might be named as Siri OS by a few sources on internet, and just that makes perfect sense, because recently Apple has given its iPad the iPad OS, and just going in the smart speaker environment and just giving the Siri all of the ability to handle all of the tasks which any Amazon Alexa does or Google Assistant does. That's going to be very interesting. Already Siri is good up to the point, but Alexa is definitely the best voice assistant, or you can say the virtual assistant, which you can get in 2019. But again, just taking into consideration that Apple is going to be working behind the Siri OS, that really makes a sense and just makes us feel that Apple really wants to get in their ways in a different technology further. So that's it for the CVOS. According to few other people, it's expected that there's not going to be any drastic change in the display department of the 2019 iPhones. This year's, after 2 months, we are going to be seeing the same resolution as of the iPhone 10, 10s and 10s Max, and the iPhone 10 is not going to be getting any OLED display. It's going to be stuck with an LCD panel for this year, but the next year it's going to be definitely shipping with an OLED display. There's a recent report that Apple is working behind their old retro colorful logo. If you don't know the Apple's old logo, that looks beautiful, the nice color stripes in between, and it's expected that Apple is going to be putting that on a few of the MacBooks and most probably on few special versions of iPhone, such as the iPhone Product Red Edition. So it's expected that Apple is working behind this old generation logo, and if they will plan to put this logo in any of the current smartphones, that really make a lot of sense just because that looks pretty beautiful. And if you take example like the iPhone 10R has 6 different variants of colors, and just introducing that logo on all of these 6 iPhones, that will definitely makes a lot of sense, and that will make the iPhone kind of look like a retro one but also a lot gorgeous and beautiful. I hope so you like this small update. There are a lot of news regarding Apple, but I also sometimes think that it's a too much because we are not at all seeing anything and it's just rumors and predictions. But again, as the tech community wants this knowledge, and I want to share with you guys that what is actually happening in the world and what is actually happening with Apple. So hope you have liked this video, and just all of this news, you can say the 120Hz display and just everything I wanted to cover in a single video. So that is it for today. Hope you like this video. If you like, don't forget to subscribe my channel and leave a comment that which video you want to see next and how was this video. And if you have not checked my Hindi channel, go ahead and check it out. Its link is also given in the description box, and go ahead, there are going to be few videos available there. You can watch that also. So again, thanks a lot for watching. Stay tuned for more videos, and peace.